welcome to another episode, another session. Another episode, another session of virtual painting with mimosas and masterpieces, starring Jennifer Katzman. Today is Sal's Rainbow Tree. That's what we're doing today. All right, Jennifer, it's all yours.
We have been excited for this one. As you guys are kind of logging on, checking in, let us know who you're painting with, where you're painting from. If you're new with us, if you've done stuff with us before.
That's right, because we were here last night.
Yeah. Like we're here every night, but.
No. Yeah, well, we were here last night. We did Rub-a-Dub-Dub, Pup in the Tub.
Yeah.
And it seemed to turn out very well.
They were cute. You guys did a
Whoa,
great job.
what was that?
The painting that I figured would fall down.
Oh, don't let that. Oh, yeah, please. That's a special painting.
It is. Okay.
All right, yeah, while people are checking in with us
Check in. What you guys
on this virtual Saturday.
Yeah. It's a hot one here today.
Yeah, so we know there's people all out and about.
We went right from like chilly, yucky weather to sweltering heat.
Yes, and it's very humid outside, so.
It is.
But that's not going to stop people from getting out. And that doesn't stop people from coming here and joining us in the comfort of their home or wherever they are.
We're excited to have you guys today. This is a good one.
Yes, for a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, we're just going to give everyone a couple of minutes to check in, log on,
Yes.
and then we'll get started.
Everything's running so good so far.
Can you guys hear me? Anybody that's on? No? Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Because we kind of switched up the mic system again. So those that are on, let me know if you can hear me okay.
Kaylee says hi.
Hi, Kaylee.
Sarah Ryan says hi.
Hi, Sarah.
Let me make sure I got everybody right here.
Kaylee, do I sound normal or?
Cindy Crabtree says I'm here. I would assume that you sound normal.
She's the most important one.
Oh, Cindy?
Yep. This is the tree that's in honor of her son.
Oh, awesome. Right, Sarah says I can hear you.
Okay.
Kaylee says I can barely hear you this time.
Darn.
So just speak a little louder.
I'll try.
Rajwant Kaur says hi.
Hi.
All right, we got people checking in now.
Good deal. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit to find that discussion and.
All right, Kaylee says I can barely hear you this time.
But Kaylee's like a normal. Kaylee's a regular, so I wonder.
Cindy says I can hear you just fine.
Okay. I don't know. Everything's connected. I'm trying to like add another power source to it to see if it sticks with me this time.
Right.
So hopefully it works.
Well, we don't have any complaints.
Oh, the Kaylee.
And Cindy says I appreciate this very much.
Aw, you're welcome. Did you see what I found, Cindy? So my brother works for Amerikey. It is in the state of Pennsylvania. They kind of are, I guess, state-run, you'd say, but they help all of the individuals with disabilities, adults with disabilities, and or as I would call them, exceptionalities, with work and helping with housing and kind of integrating them into the community. And they have like lots of different fundraisers, and they run different, I guess, organizations and different programs for them to learn and to work. And so I thought that would be a great thing for us to do. We can donate to them, and I can also have a brick made in Sal's memory. So that's what we're going to do today.
Awesome.
So any tips or donations today will go right towards them.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're excited. We'll give it a couple more minutes and then we will get started.
Yeah, just a few more minutes. Annie Kirkman Charbonneau says something came up, but if you guys save it, I will paint my tree tonight.
No problem. Yep, we'll save it.
Yeah, it's no problem. People that are out and about,
I know. Yep.
that's exactly what they're thinking. They're saying, okay, we can't be here at 1 o'clock,
She saves it. We'll get back
but we'll
to it
come
later.
back tonight and we'll watch the replay. I mean, we'll watch the
Totally fine.
video. which is fine. But those of you who are here with us, don't even worry. We're going to get started soon, and we're going to make a nice, beautiful rainbow tree.
So for those of you that are new with us, if you're, well, I don't know if anybody new with us that hasn't painted with us before?
I don't know. I see these names. They look like.
Okay. So
Well, Rajwant. I don't remember seeing Rajwant's name before.
No. Well, we are Mimosas and Masterpieces. I'm Jennifer. Mark is behind the computer giving your names and your shout outs and your questions or comments and relaying them to me if you need anything.
Right.
We're out of South Boundbrook, New Jersey, and we typically would be going out in person and doing these because we are a traveling studio. Right
A little
now,
louder, please.
We're stuck. So we are just here and meeting with everybody virtually. So we're enjoying it though. This is wonderful. It's perfect. So we are going to just continue to do this while we can. And I guess we can...
Krishna Patel says, this is our first time.
Oh, well,
Can't
welcome.
wait.
I'm so glad you came.
Yes.
We appreciate everybody. Everybody's important to us, from a single person to you sharing it with your groups, whether you're here for the first time or the 10th time, we appreciate you and thank you so much. So let's go over your supplies for today.
All right.
We have our 16 by 20 canvas. That's what I'm working on. If you are scaling down, that's totally fine. We're going to work with 3 brushes today. You're going to have a flat brush that looks like this.
Okay.
You're going to have 2 round brushes, but so a round brush that's kind of similar to this. And then you're going to want a fine, tiny brush, something for detail to do all these little, the puzzle pieces and your writing, if you want to do those.
Okay.
Everything that we do, we want you to know, my painting is not going to look like my painting.
Okay.
Your painting is not going to look exactly like my painting.
Right.
It all depends on paints we use, the brushes we use, the mood we're in, the pressure that you use on your brushes. Everybody's is going to be different. So don't stress yourself that it's not looking exactly like mine. We don't want that to happen either. We want you to make it your own.
Right, and use your own creativity.
Yeah. So you don't have to make it a rainbow tree. You can make your tree whatever colors you want. You don't have to put puzzle pieces in your tree. This was just in memory of Sal, who we kind of, I'll go over that too. But he was autistic. My son is on the spectrum. So this is kind of near and dear to our heart, and we want to raise awareness because we just need to be kind to everybody. So you don't have to put the puzzle pieces on your tree. You can do something else completely. It's just kind of a little bit of a guide for you to do what you want creatively. So, okay, so we got the canvas, the brushes. I have a cup of water to rinse my brushes, paper towels to dry,
Okay.
and a plate for my paint. We're probably gonna mix, most of it is on canvas except for maybe one color. So you can use a second plate if you need to for mixing. And then let's go to our paints. So we're gonna need red. We're gonna use all your primary colors.
Yes, a little louder, please.
All right, so that mic is not working then.
No.
Okay, so you can switch that if you want to.
All right, we'll switch that.
Yeah.
I need the piece. It's in here?
No, it's on the table right in front of me. It's just that little short one.
That's what I'm looking for. I don't see it. Oh man, that's really short.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're just gonna disconnect.
Disconnect.
Yep. And then, right, you got it. All right. Sorry guys. We want you to be able to hear. That should be better. Okay, so all of your primary colors, red, blue, yellow, white, and black. Those are the colors we're using today.
Okay. Now that should fix the audio problem, right? We should be able to hear her.
Yeah, you guys should be able to
much
hear
better
me
now.
So that connector piece does not work.
Okay, we're working. We're learning. We're going through it. We're figuring it out.
Well, it's actually like a part issue. I specifically bought that piece for that. Again, so it's our primary colors: red, yellow, blue, white, and black.
Yes, way better.
Good. Yeah.
And everyone, as we get started, keep in mind that I will be asking her to repeat the steps. And if you have any difficulty or if you don't understand something, then just let me know, and I'll make sure I relay it to Jennifer as we're going along.
Yep. So I always start with about maybe a quarter size to a 50-cent piece size amount of paint on my plate.
Okay.
For each one. And then you can always add more paint to your plate as you go. We'd rather you not waste your paint because you're paying for it. It's your money, right? Let's make it last as long as we can.
Yes, it's precious.
It's better to add to it than to have so much and then you have to waste it.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll give you a second to get your paint on your plate. So again, this, let's go over, let's talk about Sal. So Cindy Crabtree, who is with us today, messaged me about doing a tree for autism, or a painting for autism. We really want to do a dragon. The dragon that I painted, I'm not happy with, and I thought it was going to be just incredibly difficult to paint.
I thought it was cool.
So, I mean, we'll get to a dragon eventually. I have lots of requests for dragons. But, so the autism tree really hit me because, as I said, Aiden is on the spectrum. We have a plethora of other acronyms that go along with him. He is 1 in a million. But Cindy lost her son Sal last year. He had severe autism, and he earned his angel wings way too soon. So we are doing this in his memory today. So we appreciate... I'm going to cry for you. You know, we've met so many people, whether virtually or in person, through this.
Yeah.
That's part of why I do it.
Yes.
Darn, I was trying not to cry.
Take a deep breath.
I do it not just for putting paint on a canvas. We are doing it for creating a memory, whether it is a positive one or maybe an emotional one at the moment.
Yeah.
It's for time for your family. It's to get your mind off of everything going on outside of your world right now. Just focus on something positive for a little while and have some time with your family while we can.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to stop talking. So, all right.
Take a sip.
Paint,
Deep breath.
and then I'm just doing water right now because the other stuff won't go well.
Anya just joined us
Hi,
right on
Anya.
time.
Hi,
Just
sweetie.
in time.
All of your primary colors, honey: red, yellow, blue, white, and black.
Okay, all primary colors.
Yep.
We're just about ready to get started here.
All right. We're going to use that large flat brush.
Yeah.
You okay?
No.
What happened?
I clicked and I lost the page. There we go. I'm back.
We're going to start with that large flat brush. We are rinsing and drying. Ooh, rinsing and drying.
Right, we're rinsing and drying to get started here.
Yeah, rinsing, drying. We're going to work on our background first. So the tree's going to come last. We are painting all of the blue. So it's up to you if you want to paint the whole entire thing blue, or if you just want to do kind of like the corners and around it, because we don't need to waste layers of paint if you don't have to. So we're going to mix right on canvas. So I'm going to take a corner of white and a corner of blue.
A corner of white and a corner of blue.
On your brush. So when you take some paint and to mix, we don't want you to take from the center of your paint. We want you to take from the side of it so that you don't mess up the entire pot of paint.
Okay.
Okay. So if you've been with me before, we're just using X's to blend right on our canvas. Okay, so putting paint down from one side, I kind of flip my brush over and paint the other side, and we just kind of
do X's.
Keep making X's. So I just keep flipping my brush back and forth until I get all that paint off of my brush.
Okay.
And I'm sort of blending right on canvas.
And you're blending it there as you're doing the X's.
Correct. So you're just going to keep going back, a corner of white, a corner of blue. Okay.
So some white on the corner, some blue on the corner, and then slowly make your X's until all of the paint comes off of your brush.
Yep, and you're kind of blended. It's okay if it is not completely blended, so you have kind of a gradient background, let's say.
Okay.
Make sure you get the edges, top, bottoms, and sides of your canvas.
Always paint the edges.
As you go, because when you hang it up, it will look more finished if you have those edges done.
Okay.
So I have a couple of wooden frames on order, which your canvas actually could sit right inside.
A wooden frame?
We are going to take a look at what that looks like so that we can refer those to you guys too, because you guys send us your photos. Some of these paintings are phenomenal. Anya is going to take over a painting for me one day because her pup in a tub last night looked better than mine. I showed Mark this morning and he was knocked out by that girl.
Unbelievable.
So again, if you want to keep kind of the center area open here, you can. You don't have to paint this entire thing in.
No.
We would have to just bring your tree branches all the way up and around so that we're covering everything on the canvas when we get to that. Okay, so you can
stay up in the top part and on the corners, but don't worry about it because the tree's going to go there.
Yep.
Yeah, Anya did such a great job. I mean, really.
Anya, how old are you?
I don't know.
We were curious.
Well, how
I don't
old
remember.
Anya is?
Yeah. She can be taken over.
Yeah, we don't know how old Anya is. Anya paints like a professional.
Yes, she does now, that's for sure. I've seen lots. So when we come down around, we want to get down to, maybe almost 2/3 of the way. So maybe down to about this area here.
Okay, so you can mark it?
Yep. So yes, we can leave some of this area open.
Okay, I was right. Bam!
What were you right?
11 years old.
Wow, you were right. That's exactly what you said. You must have known.
No, I didn't know. I just figured it out. I just guessed.
You're funny.
She's really good.
You are good. You're doing wonderful. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, I hope you really like painting because you're really good at it. That's one thing that you're really good at. There's going to be a whole lot more. So, you hold on to painting and do it and enjoy it whatever you like. But there's a whole lot more you're going to be good at. So
I think you'll be giving these as gifts to people because they'll appreciate them. That's for sure. They're beautiful.
we're trying to figure out what we can do with all our paintings. Because a lot of you just keep coming back and joining us. And I know that the paintings are starting to pile up because they're piling up here. But they're works of art. So, you want to give it to somebody. You want to donate it, or you want to sell it, or we don't know. We're just brainstorming right now on what we can do for everybody. Especially all our people that join us so many times, Maybe we can do something and
if anybody has ideas, seriously, you guys shout them out because we don't know. I have a whole room full of paintings that I don't know what to do with.
Yes, and it's not about the money for us. It's just about doing something that's creative, that inspires people, that helps people, that makes people feel good. If we can get money involved, then let's get donations to places that need money. Or we don't know what we're going to do with these paintings. We're trying to figure that out. And because we're going to continue making more, and we're going to continue doing this. So that means we're going to have to find another room or some more space. Maybe we're going to have to rent a space. We're going to have to rent a space.
I think it would be really cool to do an entire wall, wall to wall with the canvases. I think that would be neat.
Yes.
We just don't have the wall space to do that.
Now, you did all your background, left a circle of canvas in the center.
Well, because our tree is going to cover all that up.
And that's all your blue and white.
Yep, and then if you take your canvas and kind of break it into thirds, 1, 2, 3. The bottom third we're going to do with our grass.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about that. We're going to change colors in a minute when you guys are done. So to kind of just give us an okay or a thumbs up so we know you're ready to move on to the next step. And then we'll go to green.
Okay.
You want to go over what we have coming up for the next 2 or 3?
Oh, yeah, because some people haven't heard, I guess. All right, so let's see. Today we're doing the rainbow tree. Okay, tomorrow at 1 p.m. we're doing the family fire truck. That's a Paint It Forward event.
Yep, so that's
to help the Manville Fire Department.
Yep, so again, we like to try to, while we appreciate tips and donations for ourselves, we like to try and do a Paint It Forward whenever we can and kind of put some good out there. So the fire company that I belong to, Manville Fire Company number 3, we have, of course, not been able to do any of our fundraising events throughout the past few months.
Right.
So, and we are a volunteer organization, so we are just trying to raise a little bit of money for them to sort of give back what we can. With a $10 donation, we'll mail you a light that goes behind your canvas, so your fire truck will look like it's blinking.
Cool.
You can put it there or down here.
All right. What do you stick it on there?
Yeah, I mean, you'll have to probably kind of tape it on there because there's nothing like to.
There's no adhesive or nothing?
No, there's no adhesive. So some type of adhesive strip will work, I'm sure.
Okay.
That was the plan.
And that is, excuse me. That's tomorrow at 1 p.m. We're going to do the family fire truck.
Yep.
Okay, now the big deal here.
The big deal.
Monday we're off, and then Tuesday the 9th. Tuesday, June the 9th at 7 p.m. we're doing Anya's paint palette. Yes, it's the Anya that we've been talking to. 11 years old, a phenom at painting, okay, already. And we're going to be doing this paint palette on Tuesday, June 9th at 7 p.m.
That's right.
This is a big deal because after that day, Jennifer is going to be gone for a while. She's going to take the weekend and go spend some time with her best, her besties that she hasn't seen in 3 months.
That's right.
And, just relax and take it easy. And then she'll come back and join us on the 17th of June, which is a Wednesday.
Yep.
Excuse me. That Wednesday at 6 p.m., we're doing Olive's Elephant. There it is right there with the daisy. Okay, now, you're going to miss Jennifer between the 9th, after the 9th, all the way up to the 17th. We won't be doing any sessions. But keep in mind, when we come back, she's coming back with a vengeance, okay? It'll be Wednesday, June 17th, Olive's Elephant. Okay, Thursday, June 18th, the Mask Squad.
That's
okay,
the bottom right
the Mask
side.
Squad is in the bottom right-hand corner of the. I'll just put it on there real quick. You can barely see it down there. Yeah, you see the Mask Squad is down in the lower right-hand corner. Okay, then that Friday at 7 p.m. we're doing the afternoon tea painting. That's the painting right up in the top right-hand corner. Okay. And then, let's see. Okay, that weekend, that's Saturday. We're doing Finny the Fox, June 20th. Oh, and I forgot to mention that that weekend when she comes back, we're doing that Thursday, that Wednesday, that Thursday, that Friday. Okay, Saturday and Sunday are double header days. Okay, that means we're gonna be on twice. Saturday, June the 20th, 1 p.m. Finny the Fox.
That's him.
Okay, and then at 7 p.m. is the seahorse painting. Okay, so that's a doubleheader Saturday. This is all when Jennifer returns from her little vacation. That's the seahorse painting. We'll be doing that in the evening. Finny the Fox at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 7 p.m. is the seahorse painting. Sunday, we've got 2 more. That's Father's Day, Sunday the 21st of June. Okay, we have another doubleheader. At 1 p.m. we're doing the Father's Day picture. Right, that's the Father's Day painting. There's silhouettes that you can get.
Yes, they're in the event.
For that painting. Okay, and then on the 21st at 7 p.m. we're doing the Infinite Blessings Angel. Okay, and that will finish up our doubleheader weekend. All right, so you're gonna miss Jennifer when she's gone after the 9th when she does Anya's paint palette. But after that, when she comes back on the 17th, we're gonna be hitting the road. We're gonna hit the road running. Okay, and from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday doubleheader, Sunday doubleheader. I think that'll make everybody happy. There'll be plenty of things to paint and plenty of things to do. In the meantime, while you're missing Jennifer and she's not available, you can always come here to the Mimosas and Masterpieces page, click on events, go up and down and all through all of the paintings that we've done so far, all of the events that we've had, and you can pick and choose any one of the paintings you want if you haven't done them all. I think there's people out there that have done them all.
All right. So the next thing we're going to do after you're done with your blue, you're going to rinse and dry that flat brush, and then we're going to make green. So you're going to take a scoop of blue, a scoop of yellow to start, and mix on an area of your palette.
Okay.
You'll just mix until you're happy with your color. So more green, more blue, more yellow, depending on what you like. Doesn't matter. As long as it's a green shade. And then we're going to use the same technique. We're going to come with our X's all the way across the bottom and fill this whole area in down here.
Awesome.
Okay.
Katie says, I won't be missing Jen because I'm going to complete all the ones that I missed. It's my goal.
Kaylee has an entire gallery. Just awesome.
Yeah, I mean, this is awesome, you know, to just see that people are painting and they love it and they're enjoying it. And,
I thought it was kind of interesting. Like, we have a couple of other art studios that are sharing our videos, which I'm kind of like a little baffled about. Like, I don't know, like, don't they do their own thing? I'm not sure. I mean, thank you for sharing, but
well, you know, I mean, I'm not a paint enthusiast, but I'm becoming one because of what you do with people and how you do it. I could think that that they would do something like that because people are excited about painting.
Yeah.
And if you want to, if you want to get more people excited and get involved in painting, then I think maybe that's the key. Maybe that's why they're doing that.
Yeah, but I would.
Or they're just motivated and happy that somebody else is out there doing what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I was like just kind of curious, like.
Why would they put your slideshow on their page?
Don't you think they'd have their own artists and they're doing their own thing? I mean, I don't know.
Well,
thanks for
it could be simple. It could be simply that they're just celebrating that. Look at all of these people that are painting. They don't know the history or what went down, behind the scenes when we were doing this. Or maybe they did. Maybe they saw the event and they liked it so much they just had to put you on there. As long as people are getting, the message, they're seeing you, they're coming and visiting. I mean, every day we get somebody new that joins us.
True, yes.
And it's just the fact that you are, your delivery is very smooth and very.
Sometimes, most times.
Yeah, but I mean, you just you have a welcoming personality, and that's what it is. People like that.
Well, I welcome everybody.
And you don't make anything complicated. We try to help people out. So people love that. They come back to that. And then, especially if they're doing it and they feel like they're gaining some sort of, because when you're looking at these, the ones that come here all the time, and you look at their paintings, you're seeing improvement. You're seeing that their paintings are getting better.
Yesterday, we, the Pup in a Tub that we did, there was another, an older boy, he was like 15. They posted on the event page actually to share their pictures.
Right.
And I said, I can tell that he listened to every step. Like, I can see the lines. I can see that he did, like, the highlights for certain things, or the lines for certain things, or the brush strokes going in the right direction. Like, he took every single direction. So that's really great. It's important to be able to follow directions. Aiden, forget it. Aiden will come down here and I'll have his attention for 15 minutes if I'm lucky. And that's it. He's not going to sit through a 2-hour painting. There's no way.
But let him be in charge of explaining
different.
To you.
It's different.
For 2 hours. And he'll be all in it, and he'll be good.
He can explain to you and be in charge of explaining vacuums for 2 hours, that's for sure, because that is what he keeps asking me.
And you
When
will
can
learn.
we do another live?
And you will learn about vacuums.
Vacuums are Aiden's obsession, if you don't know already.
Now, see, Kaylee says 100% everything Mark is saying. However, Mark is a huge part too.
See?
Some people think it's hard. Some people it's hard to follow since they don't have anyone reading them comments.
Correct.
You guys make the best team, seriously. Well, see, that's the whole thing. I want to be a team. I'm just behind the scenes.
We are a team.
Yes.
I always said that.
And that's how we're going to get you on TV and get you on your own show. Okay, because I'll be in the background. They won't see me. You'll be standing on the stage or whatever, and you'll be painting, and we'll be interacting with the audience and with the crowd, with the people.
Kaylee saw your picture this morning that I posted.
Oh, you posted a picture of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Angela says, yeah, Aiden did a great job on his live that she was on.
Aiden has been asking me, he wants to do a demo of how to clean your Roombas. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
I guess he has the same feeling of like, I don't want to watch Mom paint. Like, I kind of feel the same way about vacuums. Oh, I don't want to
okay.
vacuums.
But they're both good, and I'm in the middle of it all. Okay. And
Mark directs us all.
my filmmaking experience, I just direct him and make sure he does it, and make sure he gets his point across.
Yes,
all right, now
move him along.
We've got everybody moving along here with the painting. They've painted their background. They
Good.
painted their grass.
Perfect.
I'm thinking everybody's right
Ready?
on point with you.
Okay. So we are going to switch brushes now. We're going to go to that middle brush. So that round brush that we've got.
Okay.
You're going to rinse and dry. And we're going to do the trunk of our tree. And I'm going to do that in black. So right in the center of our canvas, we're just going to kind of do a little trunk of our tree.
Now, even if it's not directly in the center,
No,
it's okay.
Fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yep.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
So I'm doing kind of 2 curved lines, one out either way, coming together just a bit in the middle. You can play with
okay,
this.
yeah, because you know what? You left a white circle in the center,
Yeah.
and you can use that as your reference points to
Yeah.
make your tree trunk. Okay.
And then you're just filling this in. And it doesn't really matter where all these go to because we're going to fill that all in with our colors. So don't worry too much about all that. I mean, if you want to create branches, you're more than welcome to.
All right, but you're using black, right?
I'm just using black right now.
All right, if they want to use brown, they could use brown for their tree.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, since it's a rainbow tree, they could use whatever color they want, right? They could make
Absolutely,
they could make a red tree.
Yep, yep. Yes, you're going to pick up your other colors underneath. So it's kind of turning into a dark gray. It's okay.
Oh,
Don't worry
okay.
about it.
All right, so you're picking up colors, but that's all right.
Yeah, you're picking up other colors because your other colors are not quite dry yet.
Okay.
That's all. But that's fine. Don't worry. And then you'll just rinse and dry. And
That's
then
it? You're just making the black
just the
tree trunk?
That's it.
No branches or anything?
No, you don't have to do branches because we're going to cover the whole thing anyway.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we want this to be a nice big full tree. I'm like flinging water everywhere. Alright, so we're rinsing and drying after that. We're going to start with red. So, yeah, we can go right to red. So,
All right, you rinsed and dried your brush, and now you're going to get you some red.
Going right to red. So, the branches are all made by just pressing your brush to the canvas for dots.
Branches?
Did I say branches? Your
Yes,
leaves.
you said your branches.
Your leaves. So you're just pressing your brush for leaves.
You're just pressing it?
Right. So it's almost like a stamp. Like I'm stamping the brush bristles right onto the canvas.
All right, so when you keep doing that, let me just zoom in so they can see how you're stamping it.
Okay.
And then just like I said earlier, Anya says, is the trunk black or brown?
Whichever.
And whatever you
Yep.
choose. I'm going to
Whichever
zoom
you
in so they can see you do this stamp.
Okay. Okay, so we're just kind of overlapping these. Now we want to go to about up here with it.
With the
Okay.
red stamps?
With the red, yep. Because we're going to overlap with yellow in this area for orange. So we're going to go in the colors of the rainbow.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm doing red in this area. And it's okay, we're going to go right over our part of our trunk. Rinse and dry, get some of that black off. Go back
Yeah,
to
can
your
you do
red.
those stamps slowly again so they can see how you're actually doing that?
Yeah, so I'm just
You just put
pressing.
red on your brush and now you're just pressing down.
That's it.
Okay.
Yep, just pressing. So we want to fill all those little areas in where there's canvas showing.
Oh, okay.
We're going to get some red or some white in there too, but for now we just want to fill all those little areas in.
Just by stamping it like
Yep.
that with your
So
smaller
we're
brush.
creating texture by doing it like this. Instead of just wiping the paint on, we're
Right.
creating texture, which helps with leaves and your dimension, and it looks like it's full.
Okay, that's awesome. So they're creating texture by doing it in this way.
Right. We're going to bring this red all the way up here.
You're bringing the red all the way up, okay, like that on the outside.
Yep, because we want to do some yellow in here,
So
which
you're
will
leaving
create
some space
orange.
for some yellow.
Yeah. Well, we're just going to bring the red up. Bring all the red up, all the way up to that area.
Okay.
Now you can go as far out as you want with this.
Right, so you're not pressing too hard, you're just stamping.
Yeah, it actually doesn't matter. You can press as hard as you want
Oh,
because you're stamping this color on there.
Uh-huh.
So, the more you press, the bigger that stamp is.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So yeah, I can press lightly like that to make a dot.
Yes.
You can press a little bit harder, it makes a bigger one, but when you use more pressure, you're making a bigger one.
Okay.
So again, we're just filling in all those little areas of canvas that are peeking through.
Okay.
And while you have your red, we want you to put a couple of those little dots down here, like the leaves are falling from the tree.
Oh, okay. All right. In your grass.
Yeah, you can come down as far as you want. I'm
All
gonna
right.
leave some space for writing. And you guys, if you have another saying that you want me to put on there, please do. The one that I have says, never disabilities, only exceptionalities. And that it came from one of Aiden's teachers that he had a couple years ago.
Uh-huh.
Always explained to me, I never call them disabilities, we just call them exceptionalities. And that makes perfect sense for Aiden. Okay, so you're gonna kind of give me almost a third of your tree.
A third of your tree is
About
in the
that.
red.
Yeah, I mean.
Those little red stamps.
Yep, red stamps almost all the way through.
And some leaves on the ground.
Yep.
Okay. While they're all finishing up their leaves and their, I'm gonna bring it back.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, so we got everybody moving along,
That's right.
finishing up their tree. Well, just the leaves part.
Yeah, so we're doing red. If you guys want to kind of give us an okay that you're ready to move on to the next color,
Yeah, just give me a
let us know.
indication that you're ready.
Once
to
you
continue.
know what you're doing with the pattern wise, then you can just keep going.
Right.
I'm
'cause
sure
it's just a
Anya's
matter
got it
of
done
you-
already.
Yeah, once you know the pattern and the process and how it works, then you're just gonna put whatever colors that you want in your tree and fulfill your tree by doing these stamps.
Right. So we're doing kind of in thirds. So your three primary colors are red, yellow, and blue.
Okay.
So those colors overlap to make the other colors of the rainbow. So the next one that I want to do is yellow. So that's going to be in this third of the tree. So in the center third.
I'll say, so you'll make your boundaries now.
You
So
can.
that you can have your thirds.
Yeah. I want to do the yellow first and then
Okay.
go back over because part of this becomes orange when we overlap it with yellow.
Okay.
So I want to get yellow on there first.
Right, see now you started. And there's
It's
some
starting to
people
come in and go.
some people are ready, so
Yeah, good.
they can
Okay.
continue on.
Yep, yeah, you can
We'll
keep
repeat
going.
the steps for those who are not at that point.
Yeah, don't worry too much.
Well, it's simple right now because all you're doing is you're stamping your different colors.
That's all we're
And you're
doing,
doing 3 different colors for your tree.
Yeah, it's just that when you overlap them, then they'll make the other colors of your rainbow.
Right. So
So-
as you overlap them, they'll make colors as you mix them and
Right.
blend them.
So what I want you to do first is once you get your red done, you're gonna kind of do another section in here, this middle section,
Right.
with yellow to start.
Same
We're just-
procedure, just dabbing
Yep,
it.
dabbing that.
I was gonna say stabbing, but no. It's just dabbing and stamping.
Stamping.
That's what you call
Yep,
it.
stamping.
Now your yellow, you haven't mixed it with you haven't gone into the
I
red
haven't gone
section
into the
yet.
red yet, but that's what I'm gonna do next.
Okay. All right, we're gonna come up closer because the yellow is sort of difficult to see.
Yeah. So once you get your yellow section, that kind of third almost completed,
Right.
then you're going to start to come into the red. So then you're you're going to start to blend almost some of that yellow into the red.
Okay.
Go back and get some more yellow into the red. You're going to create a layer of what'll look like orange in this section next.
All right, so you come back and get some more yellow to get into that red.
Right.
But that's after you've fulfilled the third section, that 1/3 section of yellow.
Yeah.
Then you start going into the red.
That's what I do. I might have to rinse and dry to get some of that red off. Grab a little bit more yellow if you need to.
Oh, so you're going to get red on your brush and you want to get some of that off. You need to rinse the brush and dry it?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, depends how much, like, you know, if you want more red in your tree, then you've got the red. If you want more yellow in it, then you can do yellow.
Okay, so it's your personal taste.
So you want to come down in here with that yellow.
Oh, okay, so you're mixing a little yellow, little
so I'm just
yellow stamps. But those are smaller stamps than the ones you were doing.
No, same thing. Same.
Oh, okay.
Same procedure. So now you have some red and yellow in there, which gives it that texture look. It looks like it's orange in that area. What are you doing, mister?
He's checking on you. He's looking at you and saying, oh, God, pain again. How long is this going to last?
All right, I want to give you guys a minute to kind of catch up to that section. So we did an area of red, we did an area of yellow, and then we came back and did some yellow over the red to make an orange section.
Right.
So let's get to that stage with everybody first. Again, I'm going to, and then with your red, we're going to bring some down here. We're going to do the same thing with those yellow.
Oh, okay, yes, your leaves.
And bring some of those down here. It's okay if you overlap some of those dots. Again, those will just be your orange ones, right?
Okay. Yeah, Rascal figured it out. He sees that you're not finished. So he says, okay, she's still working on it. I can see it's not done. So he says, I'll just park myself right here, right by your feet, and I'll wait till she's done so I can whisk her out of here. He wants you out of here.
She's got those sad eyes.
Yeah, because he's disappointed because you're painting. He was very disappointed yesterday because he could tell you were painting another dog and not him. He didn't like that at all. Once he saw that it was a dog, it's like his feelings were hurt.
Well, where did we leave off? We left off with Infinite Blessings.
Yes.
I can show you date night is in the back corner.
Yes, Infinite Blessings is going to be that night, 7 p.m. on Father's Day, June 21st. Then we return after June 21st. We won't have any sessions until Thursday, June 25th. That's date night. Oh!
Oops. I really wanted to show the painting.
Okay, I guess you did because you knocked over some paintings.
I knocked over the, I knocked over several.
Well, you wanted to show date night.
I wanted to show date
Sun
night.
and the moon.
Oh my gosh.
The sun and the moon,
Oh my
date
goodness.
night.
All right. So, sun and moon. So, one of you will paint the sun, one of you will paint the moon. If you don't have a partner to paint with, it's okay. You will flip a canvas to the side and you'll paint half your sun and half your moon on the smaller canvas by yourself.
Okay. Yeah, but that's one of them that we used to do when we were going out and we're traveling and we're doing 50 people in a hall and it was date night and that was pretty good. They always come out nice when we do date night.
They do, yeah, they're good.
That was one of the paintings that you got me to do.
I did.
You could find our picture of that painting right here on this page, Mimosas and Masterpieces. You go through the photos, and you'll find a painting with me and Jennifer standing in the picture. I got the moon, and she's got the sun, and we've got them, put together. Yeah. Just like all the other couples that were there with us that day.
We did. It was good.
We did it down here, right?
We did one here. I think we did it somewhere else, too.
Yeah, we did one at an event, but we did one here, too.
So after date night is High in the Sky, and that is the hot air balloons.
Right, that's Friday, the 26th of June at 7 p.m. That's right after date night. That's the day after date night, 7 p.m. Kaylee says my husband said he would do this with me.
Yay!
That'll be awesome, yeah.
Awesome.
The date night one. Yes, High in the Sky is Friday, June the 26th.
Awesome.
If you forget, just come back here at the page and go to the events and scroll down and you'll see. Okay, now for the weekend. We won't be here that Saturday, the 27th.
It's still up in the air.
But we'll come back on June 28th, 3 p.m. for In This House. In this house we believe in Black Lives Matter, love is love, science is real, feminism is for everyone, no human is illegal, and kindness is everything. All right, now that same day, it's a double-header day. So that night, we'll be doing the Booze Fairy. Now, they don't have to have, if you got children, they don't have to be booze fairies. It's for a particular crowd of people that we're doing the Booze Fairies.
But if you want your kids to do it, they'll just not do the wine bottle and the glass, and they'll make magic wands with theirs.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I see a lot of hands up. I see a lot of hearts.
Awesome.
People are ready to rock and roll.
All right. So after your red, orange, yellow, we're going to start with green. But instead, so you can do one of two things. You can use the green that you mixed for down here.
Yes.
Or you can go to blue. So I'm going to grab blue first. I'm going to grab blue. And I'm going to finish going all the way down with that blue.
Okay.
And make the third area of my tree with the blue. Let's kind of create a little outline here.
All right, so you're gonna make the third part of your trees,
right?
Leaves
with
blue.
The blue. Right. So what will happen is we will overlap some of this yellow to make a green.
Okay. That's gonna happen.
Right. So that's what this is for.
I'm drinking my favorite drink. Water.
I know I'm thirsty today. I'm not sure what happened there.
'Cause it's humid outside and hot. And again, these are the same thing, the same type of strokes. You're doing
just
stamping it.
Yep.
Except you're doing it real fast.
I am, sorry. I'm doing it fast now. Don't forget.
Well, that's why I closed up on it so that people could see.
Oh, good. Okay. So again, don't forget, throw some of those little blue leaves down here. So from the right side, I'm doing the blue. The left side, I did the red and yellow. This side will be blue and purple.
Blue and purple?
Yeah. I didn't want to add that to my shopping list, Alexa, but thanks.
What did Alexa add to your shopping list?
Blue, red, blue, and purple.
I don't know. I'll never get used to that.
Rinse and dry if you get too much other color on there, so you can go back to your blue.
Right, so if you get too much of the other color on your paintbrush, then you just gotta rinse and dry it.
Just rinse and dry.
Put it back in the blue and start all over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rinse and dry and go right back to putting your stamps on there. And now again, we'll go back over with some white to add a little bit of highlights in there, so don't fret too much. We'll add some more color.
Okay.
That's a big area over there. This works out your arm muscle.
I would think so.
Biceps start hurting after a while.
Well, see, that's the whole thing. That's why you can take a break and then just come back and look at the video.
You know what's harder though? That unicorn painting. I was telling somebody that yesterday, or maybe this morning.
What's harder?
That unicorn thing that I have for Aiden that's on the wall.
Yes.
It's very hard to color on the wall, like vertically, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that was kind of tough. So once you have some blue, so you've made your green area,
Yeah.
your blue area, and then have some blue down here, you're going to add some red in this area for your purple. So now I'm going to come back over
That's
here.
how you get into purple. You're going to add red.
Right.
Okay. I
And
thought you
then-
were going to just put purple in.
No, I mean, you can add purple itself if you want to add purple itself, but just
But you're
layering
making
your
Purple,
colors.
you're making purple right now.
Right, just layering that red over the blue is making you purple.
Just stamping it.
Yep. Wow, what happened, Rascal?
Whoa, Rascal, what's going on?
You alright there, dude?
You knocked over some canvas.
What's going on, buddy? Now he's going under the table. Safer under here.
Yeah, he said, I'll sit by Mark.
Sit by Dan.
He says, Mommy's got these paintings and I know we don't get along.
What are you talking about?
He doesn't get along with the paintings. He doesn't get along
I
with it.
thought you meant with him.
No, he doesn't get along with the paintings, and now they're attacking him, falling off the ledge onto him, which he probably knocked them over, but he doesn't think that. He thinks they're attacking him. He sees you doing this every day, and he thinks that that's his adversary. These paints and these paintings and these brushes and this canvas, and he sees you standing there and you're dabbing and stroking,
Oh my God.
and he's sitting there going, that's the thing I got to get rid of.
So again, if you want to bring some of that purple down here, if you need to mix a little bit on your plate, if you don't have enough from what's on your brush,
Yes.
you can just mix a little bit on your plate.
A little bit of what?
A little red and blue together for some purple.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to rinse and dry and do a couple of these in white. So I'm just going to grab some white, especially in the yellow. We don't really have much texture in there.
Okay.
So I'm going to start in that area with some of these.
It's gonna do some stamps of white.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody's busy painting right now.
I know, and
I
I'm
have
probably
not seen one comment.
I'm probably moving a little quick, but if you guys need me to repeat
No, because they
something,
all
let me know.
when you got started again, I seen a ton of thumbs up and hearts and everything. So people were like, "Yeah, we're ready," and they're going to town right now.
Especially in between your like transition of colors,
Mm-hmm.
you can grab that white in there and kind of bring that color back and forth across
Okay. Okay.
those two. Oops.
Very good. Very good.
We'll rinse and dry a little bit to get some of those other colors off of there, just so you can go back into that white.
So yeah, so tomorrow is a 1 o'clock start for the family fire truck, and then we don't have a double header. We don't have
Yeah.
nothing in the evening.
No, I have a private one in the morning, right?
Yes, you have a private one in the morning at 10 o'clock for Veronica.
Yes. So we do also do private Zoom parties if you're having a birthday party or want to just do girls, you know, whatever, a couple of friends, or even if it's just a big family night. You know, yes, we do these for free for everybody,
Mm-hmm.
but we will also do a private Zoom so we can see you, you can see us, and everybody else. We do those for a small fee if you're interested in doing a private Zoom.
Mm-hmm. And then when things get back to normal, then we'll do the live ones where we go out to people's places and
We might have to make a road trip. We got lots of people all over the country now.
yeah, that would be interesting to go do a road trip somewhere far and do a session.
That would be cool.
'Cause that's what we were doing before we did this.
It is.
We had that down like a pretty good system.
It was fun. I like going out, and I like.
It just was a lot of work, but it was.
It
a good
is a lot
system.
of work. That's why, like, being here for a couple of hours with you is really not that bad. But yeah, when we go out on the road, we're taking dozens of easels with us at a time, and it's work. So we're gonna put some white leaves down here, down the bottom too, all the way across.
You put some white leaves all inside your tree, all up in the blue and the purple and the green.
Yeah, it's up to you how much white you want to put in there. So it depends on, if you really want to see those white puzzle pieces. If you're adding puzzle pieces in there, you don't have to add puzzle pieces in there if you don't want to. This is all up to you. This is all your painting.
Right, the puzzle pieces are symbolisms.
Yeah.
The puzzle pieces are symbolisms for the autism. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rascal.
Rascal's like, darn it, anyway.
I'm sorry, Rascal. I'm sorry.
Come here, boy.
I had to stand up for a second.
Hi, it's okay.
I'm sorry, Rascal.
It's okay.
Act like nobody loves you.
He's like, I can't lay here. I can't go there.
He acts like nobody loves him.
Oh my goodness.
Always.
Quite the contrary, isn't it, boy?
Yeah, it is quite the contrary. He's spoilage.
Yeah, he is. Yes, he is.
He's spoilage. He loves his mommy. Alright, let me take the zoom out so they can see everything.
Yeah, for a second, and then I'll show you how to do the puzzle pieces, because that's almost the last part of your tree, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. It's just your puzzle pieces.
Yeah,
and
it's a nice rainbow tree.
Those will take a little bit of time if you want to do those. So let's let everybody kind of get caught up to this section, this stage, and then we'll go from there. I'll show you how to do puzzle pieces.
Okay.
Just kind of give us, again, kind of a thumbs up or a heads up, or you're done, you're ready to go. And then we will move on. What else do you guys...
Yep, I'm getting hearts and I'm getting thumbs up.
Ups. You guys are ready? You guys are on it.
Yeah, these people are not messing around. They said it's the beginning of, what is it, Saturday afternoon. We can knock this out, and then we can go on out and do whatever we're going to do today.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's...
I'm seeing nothing but thumbs up and hearts.
Let's... So I need, first of all, somebody needs to come up for me another saying that I can put on this one. I mean, I love my never disabilities, only exceptionalities. But if you have another one that you can think of, let me know and I'll put it on mine.
Yeah.
Let's do some puzzle pieces. So you may want to close back up, sorry.
Okay, I'll close up for this.
You want to zoom to do the puzzle pieces.
Here we go.
It is a series of just lines and circles. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to do it down here in this black area so you can see it first. So I'm going to do the straight edge puzzle piece first. So let's start with, so I'm using that pencil grip, pinky, to kind of rest your hand on your canvas.
Right.
So I'm doing a straight bottom first. It's almost like we're going to start with a tiny rectangle. So it's 3 parts of a rectangle. And then we're going to do a C on this side and connect it. And a C on this side.
So it looks like 25.
It almost does. Yeah, you're right. That's good.
That's because I'm looking at it without my glasses.
That's funny. Okay, and again, we're going to just little lines up on either side. And almost like we're going to complete that rectangle, but we're not going to seal it off. We're going to do a circle almost at the top of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's that puzzle piece.
It almost looks like a person without limbs.
It does. Okay, you could do it that way too.
All right, I'll be quiet now. My imagination is...
No, but it helps when you can relate to it. Like, it helps people to relate to it. Like, sometimes when you say a straight line, it's like, a straight line, that looks like what? So, and the other puzzle piece, instead of closing off this bottom area, you're just going to do that circle again. So I just use that tiny brush. I'm sorry that I forgot to tell you that. I switched to that real tiny, that fine brush so that you can do these details.
Okay.
You can just put these puzzle pieces wherever you want. The important thing is to rinse and dry this brush every couple of brush strokes to get more paint on your brush and not have much of a buildup. So I'm just going to put puzzle pieces in our tree, as many of them as you want.
And you're doing the pinky stabilization.
Pinky stabilize. Yeah, I'm going to end up getting my pinky painted on, I think, here.
Now, Cindy says, why stand out when you can be one in a million?
Yes, I love that. That's
there you
perfect.
Go.
Perfect.
So, yeah, in order to write these sayings, should they use a pencil or something first?
Yeah, if you want to, before you paint it on your canvas, if you want to write it in pencil first so you feel comfortable before going to paint, that's a great idea.
Of course, if people feel comfortable just painting it, then they can paint it. But I would always want to be safe and make sure that I can fit all the letters on.
Okay, give me that again. Why?
The saying is, why stand out when you can be one in a million? Why stand out?
Okay.
Now, you're using white to do that?
Yeah, I just think it'll be the easiest to show up in that area.
Okay. Will you be able to fit it all in there?
I hope so.
Because it looks sort of big from here. Because you still have, when you can be one in a million. Why stand out? When you can be.
Get one in there. One. You can be.
When you can be.
Yeah, I don't know, guys.
When you can be. Well, see, you gotta be creative, okay? You're writing it out, okay?
Yeah.
You could have saved the Y-O-U and just put U, a capital U. And then you could write can, and then you could use a capital B. That saves you a whole lot of room right there. But you're gonna write it out. B, one, in, a. You're going to have to put million all the way on the bottom. One in a.
And this is exactly why it's a great idea to do with a
Pencil.
pencil first.
That's why I mentioned it. That's why I brought it up.
It's okay. We got this.
Right, but just to be on the safe side. One in a million. Yes, that's why I was thinking, yeah. And that's part of what I do. Okay, I'm going to sit here and watch you paint. And I'm going to listen to everybody bring up their comments or their issues. And I'm going to try to ask questions that I think are relevant to what they're doing so that they can continue to follow along. Yes, and then I got to bring it back so they can see the million part, because that's not in there. There we go.
Lots of exclamation.
The millions on the bottom. So all I could see so far was why stand out when. I have to shrink that back.
And if you really don't like it, you go back to your green, you paint over it, and then you do it the right way.
Okay, so you can paint over it with green.
Yeah, go back to your
just
green.
Find another saying.
Yeah, I mean, I like that saying. That's a good one, though. So, yeah, you're going to end up getting paint on your fingers. It's okay. You're basically at this point just moving the paint around up here because there's so many layers. So it's up to you if you want to continue to do it like that and wait till it dries to do it.
It's safer to do it when it's dry, right?
No, I mean it's up to you. Like these are they're like blending in there because they're not super standing out because you're just moving the paint around to make way for your, like, a new pattern that you're doing here. That's all.
Okay.
It's okay.
And you're using a tiny, sharp
I'm using
brush.
that tiny, tiny brush. Yep. Yeah, tiny, tiny brush. Yep, gonna get more paint on my fingers. I mean, if you want to like alternate and do black pieces in like your lighter colors, you can do that too. There's some weird royalty-free music.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I don't understand.
There's got to be others.
I don't know. Alexa doesn't know any others. I know this part takes a little bit of time, guys. Rinse and dry that little brush often to get some of that paint off of it. Get that buildup off of it. Get it back to a little fine point.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put a saddle down here.
And when you finish your painting, we would appreciate it very much if you take a picture of it and send it to us.
Yes, what we'll do is in a couple of days, I'll create a slideshow of all of your paintings. And we will add a photo gallery as well. So you can go and check out everybody else's that painted with you today or a couple of days later. If you do any of our paintings, even if you do it a couple of days after or weeks after, we still ask you to send them to us. We love getting pictures, even if it's months later at this point.
Yeah, we get them there. We get them months later.
We do. It's really neat.
I mean, of course, in every video, that's what I say. I say, please send us the pictures. And in the meantime, we're trying to come up with, you know, new things to do, new things to implement. You know, how we can build this community of painters.
Yeah, when you post your photos, what we would love for you to do, I mean, when you post to your personal pages, if you would tag mimosas and masterpieces in it, that helps kind of build, it builds our audience. It builds kind of awareness that you feel like you enjoyed your time with us, that you like what you did, and you're not afraid to share our information. And so people trust you, right? People trust that you know, when I post something about something that I enjoy, people seem to trust me about what I like, and they're interested, so they check it out. So that's kind of what it's about for us too. You know, while again we appreciate tips and donations, your tags or your shares or your recommendations are just as valuable to us.
Yes, they are.
We're not charging anything for any of these events at this time. Anything that we have gotten paid, I don't want to see it paid, but gotten tips for or donations for, we've given back out. We pay it forward. So again, the very first one that we did, if you weren't with us, was the lovebirds that we did. I was just appalled is not the right word, just like really taken back by everybody that sent in their photos and then asked for tips, like where they could send them.
Yeah, that's when we first got started. And
we used all that money and then some to send out birthday presents to all the kids that missed their birthday.
In the month of May.
For the month of, I think it was April at that time.
Oh, you're right. No, it was April.
Yeah, it was April. So
we
sent
started
out,
like in the end of
February.
In March. Beginning of March?
Yeah, so Mark was at the post office for me every day. I ordered tons of little crafts and gifts for kids, and we just mailed stuff out every day. And you know,
people gave us their addresses, and we sent their kids out stuff.
So
because they couldn't celebrate their birthdays.
We do. You know, I'm lucky enough to be able to have a full-time job that I can work from home part-time now. I'm back in the office. But I can afford to. We can make ends meet, and I can still do other things with the money that we are receiving from your donations right now. It's important to us to always pay it forward whenever we can. We do that for as many things as we possibly can, even with Rascal, right, buddy? We got Rascal, and we fully believe that it comes back to you some way, somehow. You don't know when, you don't expect it. Rascal was our rescue dog that we got in December. Aiden was ready for another dog after losing ours in July. Buster was 23 years old. He had a long, great life. We got Rascal, and when the rescue met Aiden and saw him and who he was and how he acted with the dog, they said they didn't want a fee from us, that they just felt like it was a great connection and it was a meant-to-be moment, and they were just so gracious for us to take him. He's been just an awesome dog to be with us ever since. It's like he's always been here. But we said we're going to pay it forward. I sent them his fee, and I said we want to pay it forward to the next person that adopts a dog. You know,
right.
Because I feel like it just needs to keep going back there. So
that's how you do it.
You know, put good out, you'll get good. That's all.
That's right. Anya said my birthday was in April.
That's right.
Anya says, what did you write on the tree?
So underneath, on the tree, I wrote Sal. That's for the boy whose painting this is for.
Oh, okay.
And Aiden must have been outside in his pool.
Yes, he was outside in his pool.
Careful, bud.
Yep, he's sliding.
We need to put the rugs back in the kitchen. So that's it. Once your puzzle pieces are done, the last thing we want you to do is add your initials or your name, the year to the bottom right or bottom left corner of your painting. And then send us your photos. Email them to us, or what I'll do is I will put up a reminder post, a thank you post, and a reminder to post your photos, and you can put them right there on the post.
Anya says, can we write our names?
Of course you can. You can write whatever you want.
That's right. You put your stamp on it.
You write whatever you want.
Yeah, it seems like everybody did a good job. Everybody seems to be happy. I see lots of thumbs up and lots of hearts.
We love you too.
And they were right on top of your instructions today.
Good deal, guys.
Nobody was saying, "Oh, you're going too fast," or "Slow down," or "Could you repeat that?" They're right on top of you, and they got it.
Very good.
I want to thank everybody for coming and joining us this afternoon.
That's right.
On a Saturday. And we hope that you enjoy the rest of your afternoon and your evening. And please don't hesitate. Come and join us tomorrow at 1 p.m. when we do the family fire truck for the Manville Fire Department.
Whoa!
All right?
Aiden likes my rainbow tree. I have a feeling it's going in his room next, isn't it? Yep.
Oh, you already claimed it.
Yep.
I'm going to take this one.
Yes, because that has your initials on it.
And it has more purple.
And it has more purple.
Trying to clean the pool.
Oh, you're cleaning your pool. Okay.
Yes, Cindy says thank you again.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Thank you, Cindy.
As soon as I have everything together, we will get a brick donated in Sal's memory, and I'll see if I can get a, I don't know if they give us a picture or what of it, but I will send them that to you. So thank you very much for allowing me to share in your story, and, you know, mom to mom, big hugs.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you all, everybody. Feel free
see
to
you
message
tomorrow.
us to let us know if you need anything else. Send us your photos, and we'll see you tomorrow.
1 p.m. We'll be back.
Good night, guys.
Wow.
Bye.